Having trouble keeping up with the accelerated life-altering changes occurring on the planet? Reporting to you from the new Earth, the newly forming world reality of vibrant health and well-being, united community, and personal evolution. Tune in to learn how to update your internal coding and biocircuitry to the rapidly shifting consciousness so that you too can become a divine human. New Earth Central is the brainchild of Meg Benedicte, a pioneer in quantum vortex healing and energetic activation. Weaving together ancient spiritual knowledge, quantum physics, and vibrational healing, every show is dedicated to promoting a holistic lifestyle that supports all life on the planet. Additional services are available at our website, newearthcentral.com. And now, here's your host, Meg Benedicte.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Ooh, we're so excited. The energies today are off the charts, epic 222 energies. And so we welcome all of you to join us in this powerful gateway today. And we're going to do a lot of work here, working with the 222 energies, working with Divine Mother energies. So as we're giving everybody a minute to get onto the webcast or calling in into the telecast, let me bring on my beautiful co-host, Minette Mays. Welcome, Minette.
Hey there, sunshine, lovely one. So glad to hear your voice. I agree with you. This energy woke me up this morning. It's huge. It's a big mom energy, sort of more of a bossy mom today. I'm feeling like, hey, lady, what did I say? So let's go.
It isn't a fluffy mom energy. This is like, let's get down to business mom energy.
Get your chores done. Time to go.
I love it. All right, well, we're gonna breathe this in. This is powerful mother energy coming in today, so it is so exciting. And I was just mentioning to Matt as well. This month, this is the last time in our lifetime we're gonna have this many twos. Oh, we are gonna really celebrate and work with this energy. And so first, we want to just give a big love hug to all of our faithful callers and followers who've come in for years with us as we do these global intentions. We've been working in the field for a long time, and we're just thrilled to always connect with you in these gateways. And then we also want to welcome anyone who is new to this work, because this is part of our soul purpose, our soul mission, to share this with you. And we're emissaries of the New Earth. We're New Earth way showers, Minette and I, and we're also working very closely with the archangels, and especially our beloved Archangel Metatron, who, if you're new to his technology, you're going to get a good sample of it today. We're going to work with Metatron and his Metatron's Cube portal and quantum vortex. So just, relax in. I will walk you through all the steps as we go through the activations. And after we get through the meditation, we welcome your global intentions. Think of it like when we come together like this and we form a group mind, we create such a powerful force field in these gateways that we can plant our seeds of our visions, our desires, our intentions for the future in the field. That's what we're doing here today. We're influencing the consciousness in the field. And there's two ways that you can contribute your global intentions. We ask that they be more focused on the benefit of the world, so we can all give it our love and our light. Minette is manning the chat room and the email, so especially if you're coming in from the webcast, you can connect with Minette. Let them know how they can work with you, my dear.
Sure. If you have a global intention, that's an intention that you can share with the entire world, please email it to support@newearthcentral.com. Support@newearthcentral.com. If you have a little short intention, maybe just a few words, feel free to type it in the chat room and I'll catch it for you.
Yes. And then also, if you are calling in on the phone lines, please dial 1 and let me know you want to come on the air and proclaim your global intention. And that way then we really are stepping into our role as New Earth emissaries. This is how we work together like this every month. So, okay, with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. So, Minette, I will connect back with you at the end of the meditation.
Okay.
Okay, so again, for those who are new to working this way, if I can ask that you can sit with your feet on the floor or stand, but you can sit. But we want to work with the full body. We're grounding with our feet chakras into the crystalline grid of our new earth. So having your feet on the floor. And then also when we're going through the activations, this is where we're getting some good practice working with the right brain, which is our holographic intuitive psychic brain. So we're using our visioning, our imagination, our focus, our attention to seed all these activations. And we're going to split up the meditation between two sections. First section will be all focused on you. This is our time. This is our turn. So we work on our personal activations and healings and awakenings and setting our personal intentions for 2022. This is the day to do it, 2022. And then the second half of the meditation will switch gears and we'll focus on the global work we're going to do together and then setting our global intention. So you will have at least 3-4 minutes of silence when we're doing the personal work to set your personal intentions. So be very powered up. Okay, and then as I mentioned, we will end the meditation with the global intentions. If you find as we're going through the steps that you start to think about, oh, what I have to do later today, or that kind of thing, you're getting into that left brain thinking mind, just stop when you catch it and do your breath and move back into your right brain and visualizing again. And you will be using your breath. You will notice I am huffing and puffing as we do this work. We are moving energy. We're moving chi with our inhale, exhale, with our breath. So open up your lungs and breathe this energy in. Okay, excellent. All right, let's go ahead and start. I just want to give a quick summary of what today is because it's a very powerful 222 gateway. It's open now and it will be open till February 22nd when we will do another global event. So a good 3 weeks. You can listen to the replay as often as you want and continue setting your intentions for 2022 and beyond. The angel number sequence 222, it encourages you to establish more balance and harmony in your life. It's a call to commit to your divine life purpose and mission. And in numerology, 2 represents mother energy. That's why Minette and I were discussing this big, powerful mother energy coming in today. And in tarot, the 2 card is the High Priestess. And so this is helping us materialize our visions into reality. And when the High Priestess appears, it's a symbol of mystical wisdom. And it's encouraging you to trust and activate more of your psychic insights and abilities. So we're going to do some work with that as well. The High Priestess is guiding us to walk in integrity on our soul path. And when we live in integrity with love and universal truth, we are becoming the master alchemists of this new earth. We're also joining all the 222 global meditations that are happening all around the world today with our family of light. So big shout out to everyone who's working with this powerful Stargate today. And let's go ahead and get started. So feet on the earth. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Starting to move our focus, our attention down from the mind and get into your body. So we're moving our focus into more of our core center, into the heart, the breath, the belly. You're focusing in more into your feeling body, getting present in your core. Also now let's move our energy down the leg channels to the feet chakras, and we're grounding with our roots of light from our feet chakras into the crystalline grid of our new earth timeline. Your feet chakras work like magnets and they lock right onto your path of light, and your grounding roots of light connect into the ley lines of the 12D crystalline grid of our new earth. Just getting centered in the body and grounded onto the earth plane. All right, there we go. Now let's connect to our spirit team. So from the heart we connect to Divine Mother, Source Creator. We're connecting to your Master Soul, presence in your soul family, and your soul's home star. Connecting to your support team, your spirit team of angels and guides and ascended masters. Connecting to the elders, the wise ones, your protectors, your shamans, calling them in to circle around you as we're working here today to support you. We've got a big group coming in. Lots of help, lots of love. We're also connecting to Gaia and to Mother Nature and the nature spirits. Connecting to the devas, the fairies, the elementals of air, fire, water, earth, and ether. So we can do the alchemy with Archangel Metatron, who is here. And Metatron is placing Metatron's cube sacred geometry under your feet in your grounding on your path of light. If you're new to Metatron's cube, it's made of an outer 6 circles, inner 6 circles, and then a central 13th circle. We're stepping into the center and turning it on with our own light, our own chi, our energy. Okay, there we go, turning it on. And those 12 circles rise up as pillars of light, pulsing and vibrating and humming around your body and aura. And they're vibrating with the 12 harmonic tones that we hear with our human ears as Om, the sacred sounds of Om. And as they're vibrating with Om, they're starting to rotate right to left, anti-clockwise. So if you're looking from your head down to your feet, the vortex is starting to open up around you. Those pillars of light are merging and blending and rotating anti-clockwise, and creating a very fast spinning, powerful vortex of crystal diamond light. Ooh, there it goes. Okay, it's spinning up around you. And you just breathe into it and adjust to it. As it's accelerating, it's starting to open and expand your field up and out into the higher dimensions. Whew. All the way out, opening out. There you go, and then it's expanding and spinning even faster, starting to collapse the veils, the time barriers and density, and opening your field all the way out to the quantum level. Let that ripple through you. Whew. That's it, and it opens you to both the physical particle field and the virtual spiritual field, so we can actually access both physical and spiritual realms at the same time. So let's now focus inside into your energy body, your light body, and let's go focus into the chakra column, chakra pillar that runs right up the center of your energy body. Okay, getting more of an inward focus. There you go. Locking in, and then we're bringing up from Metatron's cube at your feet what's called the resurrection spiral, and it's going anti-clockwise as well. So here we go, spiraling it up to your root chakra, pelvic floor, and then moving it up your chakra pillar. So as you're spiraling up the chakras, you're clearing out density and trauma, memory, sludge. Just move that density out of the chakras, spiraling higher and higher, opening your chakra channel as a direct pathway all the way up to the higher self at the top. We go all the way up. Whew. There we go. As we get up to the top, connecting to your higher self, your soul presence. Your higher self is your guardian of your channel, and connecting to your beautiful divine soul energy. You're made of light and sound. So connecting to your soul light and your sound waves, your tones, your frequencies. Whew. Spinning fast. Okay, we're starting to reverse and bring a big wave of your soul light and your soul frequencies down the chakra channel. We just opened it up, so it's slowly flowing down through the crown. And just breathe in. You're open and receiving in soul light, soul frequencies filling into all the chakras in your body, coming down, filling the body all the way down to the lower chakras, into the root pelvic floor. Whew. So your soul is sitting into your hips there, filling into you. Woo, there you go. Ooh, drop it in. And now let's go focus to the heart center. And in the heart center is your heart crystal. And your heart crystal is running kind of like the main engine that runs your light body. So let's now move more of your soul light and soul frequencies into your heart crystal, filling it up, amplifying it. Ooh, there it goes in. Breathe it in. Ooh. And it begins to radiate your soul light like a big starburst in the heart crystal. Yes, good. Whew, that amplifies it stronger. Our power is our light, and our light body runs on our soul light. All right, excellent. And now, next step is setting up 0-point coherence in the whole field. So to do that, we're using the infinity of light to loop left and right horizontally at your heart. And the second infinity will run around the left-right brain, centering on your third eye. Ooh, there they go, and they begin to weave back and forth, looping back and forth, and they're doing their magic. And infinity balances and unifies energy, so it's starting to balance your masculine and feminine energy, positive and negative, human and soul, just letting mind and heart. We're just starting to balance all these opposites within our body and our field. Okay, there we go. They're doing the balancing. All right, now let's focus into the center of the infinity in the heart and the mind. All your energy is getting pulled into the center, and they're integrating and unifying. And as we focus into the center of the infinity, tuning in, begin to realize nothing's moving in the center there. There's a lot of activity going around in the looping, but when you poke right into that center point, it's perfect stillness. There's no gravity, no polarity, no time. So it's the stillness in all time, no time. Outside of time. Okay, there you go. Everybody's starting to tune in there. And it begins to spread up and down your body and field that 0-point coherence, the perfect stillness of all time, no time. And as it spreads, all your biosystems start to go into coherence. Ooh, there we go. It's just rippling through your field, rippling through the body, your heart and mind linking up into coherence. Ooh, there it goes. It's a unification process. It's really powerful. And it's a calming, soothing energy as it spreads through you. Because there's no polarity. So we're starting to create our own presence in coherence while we live in an earth plane that's very polarized. Now, as we spread this up and down the body and the field, it begins to naturally, organically just begin to reverse with the vortex spinning around you, starts to reverse out any inherence or discordant polarized energies. And so here we go. We're starting to lift up. This is our first clearing. Lifting up with the vortex, spinning out any non-coherence out of the physical body, emotional body, mental body. Woo, there it goes. And everything we spin out that we clear and release goes back to source light to transmute to light. Woo. That's it. Good. Lifting off you. The vortex is a balancer, but it's also helping us to not only spin in more light and soul presence, but it helps us spin out what doesn't match us, doesn't serve us, doesn't provide for us. So it's going deep, deep inside you, clearing out discordant energies. Ooh, that's a good release there. Beautiful. Okay, and that's where we can start to do our activations. Okay, breathing in. The vortex works like a time machine as well. It's spinning forward, it's spinning backwards in time. So we're using this powerful quantum vortex to take our super consciousness. We're not going to leave the body. We're not astral traveling. We're using our super consciousness to travel in and out of time. So we're going to use the vortex to spin all the way back thousands of years till we come into the Zeptepi time in Egypt and step into the ground floor of the Pyramid of Giza. Whew. You may feel the warm stones under your feet, and the pyramid is a frequency generator, so it's pulsing and humming and vibrating all around you. Yes, just tune into that. Now we're still in our vortex spinning around us. And so when we step into the golden ratio pyramid of Giza, it begins to propel your vortex to spin upwards. So let's follow it up. We're spiraling all the way up the pyramid, up to the capstone, into the Eye of Horus, and all the way up to the top pinnacle of the pyramid. Now, the Pyramid of Giza is connected directly to the galactic center, and so we're going to use this connecting point to travel with our superconsciousness to the great central sun, to the galactic core, galactic center. Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael are stepping in to escort us to the galactic center, so I always link elbows, one on each side, with our escort. So go ahead and connect up to Metatron and Michael. We're all going to travel together in our spiraling vortex. It starts to open up a spiraling wormhole that's going to take us directly to the galactic center, and everyone begins to move. Here we go. Traveling at the speed of light or faster, all the way directly to the massive spiraling vortex in our galactic center. Whew. Okay, there we go. Everybody's traveling. Now this galactic vortex, this massive black hole, is connected to a parallel spinning crystalline white hole vortex. So as we enter into the galactic center, let's all start to move into the point where the two vortices meet. So the funnel of the black hole vortex connects to the funnel of the white hole crystalline vortex. We're going to go step into where those two funnels meet. This is the portal into the multiverse. And when we step into that sacred space between the two vortices, we step into what's called the source field. We step into a 0-point field of popping virtual particles of pure consciousness that responds to us. I always see it kind of like a pool of shimmering like champagne light, where those virtual particles are popping up and receding back into the pool of crystalline shimmering light. This is the source field of all creation. There we go. Everybody's starting to move into that powerful 0-point field, the portal of the multiverse. And as we step into it, a shimmering, brilliant, crystalline stargate appears. And this is the source gateway, the source stargate. So let's all step into the center and open and receive the blessings of source energy flowing into you. Just breathe it in. Let it wash through your entire being. It's crystalline diamond, shimmering light. It is source energy, source light. Allow it to flow through you, fill you, nourish you, strengthen you. Just breathe it in. Opening and receiving in the divine infusion of source energy. It's purification energy. It's cleansing and transforming us. Yes, let it run through you, fill you. Especially if you feel like you're low on chi, you're just building up this strong, powerful source energy inside you. And as we receive this powerful blessing from our Divine Mother, Father, Source Creator, we proclaim to the universe that we all are sovereign beings. And in your heart and in your mind, you proclaim out to the multiverse, I am all that I am. I am all that I am. And it spirals out. And it spirals back to you, and you integrate it in the truth and acknowledgement of who you are as a divine being in this universe, in this multiverse. Whew. Whew. And as we stand in this source field of vibrant chi, of life force, of vitality, of pure creation, now let's connect and step into today's 222 gateway. And as it appears in front of you, you may see the 222 in bright lights at the top of the gateway. And so let's all step in and connect to the 2-2 gateway energies. Whew. Whew. We're walking through a door and leaving behind the thousands behind us, the last millennium of patriarchy and the hierarchical system. We're letting it go. We are stepping beyond it. 2022 is a 222 year. And we have stepped fully into the 222 gateway, into the 2000s, the 2 millennium, and we are now fully living, fully present, active in the divine feminine infusion of the 2 millennium and the new system, the circle of collaboration. So as you step in, connect to all of that powerful energy. The portals of time are activated today. The powerful 222 energies. Whew, and just open your being, open your chakra channel. Just breathe deeply, inhale and receive in the divine feminine infusion essence flowing into you. Breathe it in, receive it in. Especially anywhere you feel that you might be low on the feminine energy or a little deficit of the feminine energy. Bring in that feminine infusion inside you, coming down your chakra channel, filling into your body, into your field. Such blessings coming in today. 2 represents Mother. So let's connect with Divine Mother, the source of feminine energy in all of creation. And envision Divine Mother wrapping you in her cocoon of love and safety, nurturing and healing energies. Allow Divine Mother to soothe you. Bring ease into core wounds, soften harsh situations in life, ease your pain. Breathe it in, fill inside with Divine Mother's grace and blessings. And inhale Divine Mother's nourishment to regenerate you. She's wrapping her love around you, cocooning you in that love, in her presence. And as you make this connection with Divine Mother, you will always have it to go back to anytime you need it. Breathe it in. And today we also celebrate the Celtic pagan festival of Imbolc. And this is associated with fertility and the seeds of spring. Imbolc means in the belly of the mother. So envision being in Divine Mother's cocoon womb space where your seeds of growth and learning, inspiration, your heart's desires, enormous breakthroughs this year can come alive. There you go. Allow Divine Mother's golden honey nectar to flow into you, nourish you, regenerate you, infuse vitality in you, bring your seeds alive, bring you alive. We're embracing the galactic mother. You're building an infinite heart-to-heart bond of love with your galactic mother. Through all time, past, present, and future, all time, always, eternally. We're so grateful to our Divine Mother presence and abundant blessings and love. Oh, and as we breathe in this divine feminine infusion of 222, let's now connect with Mother Nature. Nothing can manifest in the world without nature. We're connecting to the nature spirits and the magical field of vibrant creation pulsing all around you. Connect to the rhythm and flow of the lunar cycles, the oceans, the magnetic field, the solar power of nature. Ooh, vibrant nature, connecting also today to the new moon in Aquarius and the Chinese New Year of the water tiger as we receive this 222 divine feminine infusion into our being. The water element is very strong today. So the water element is the fluid flow of feminine energy that sustains life on the planet. So let's just relax. And fall into the fluid feminine water element and just float and undulate in the water element. Let it feed you, nourish you. As we connect to Mother Nature and the nature spirits, we're able to dance and play with nature in her resplendent grace and beauty and majesty. The devas and the fairies, the nature spirits all around you. Mother Nature provides our nutrients, the bounty of food, of vibrant colors and form and loving animals, the elements forging the natural world. So open and receive the blessings of Mother Nature into your being, her nutrients, her sustainability. Just embrace and receive in the abundance Mother Nature offers you with open hearts, open chakra pillars, open fields. We are one with the power of nature. Very fast spin, vortexes powering it up. Receive the blessings, the abundance of nature. And in tarot, 2 represents the High Priestess. So on this Master 222 portal, let's connect to the High Priestess qualities to awaken more fully within us. So breathe deeply in, breathe in the energies of the High Priestess, of intuition, ancient wisdom and knowledge, psychic abilities. Breathe it in. You're connecting to the High Priestess aspect of this divine feminine infusion. The High Priestess is encouraging you to trust your intuition and higher consciousness. Look at her in her majesty and magic, working with the High Priestess. Start to stream in the crystalline light into the depths of your being and activate more of your spiritual gifts and strengths. Breathe in this power of the High Priestess to turn on more of your soul blueprint. More of your psychic abilities. 22 is the sign of the master alchemist. So while you're in the 222 gateway, you can activate more of your spiritual powers as the master alchemist. There you go. And the High Priestess here, she's guiding you to walk in integrity on your soul path, to live your truth. So envision the Master Alchemist activating within you, partnering with the High Priestess. connecting with this divine feminine symbolized in the High Priestess, make a heartfelt commitment to your soul's divine life purpose and mission. All of us are embracing the greater capacity of the feminine power in love, compassion, and empathy for all life in the universe. There we go. So opening and activating more of your High Priestess spiritual gifts as the Master Alchemist. And then you can even use the infinity if you like, weaving within you your feminine and masculine energies into union and balance and harmony, wholeness, oneness within you. We need this powerful divine infusion of the feminine energies this year to bring all into more balance. It's been out of balance in the aggressive masculine. We're balancing our energies, weaving that sacred union, sacred marriage of the divine feminine and masculine within our beings. And in that union, in that power, step into your Merlin shoes as the divine alchemist, the master alchemist, and think of areas in your life you would like to heal or clear or release or activate or build during 2022. You're transforming your life to support your soul purpose and destiny, living in joy. And we're going to take a couple minutes of silence now so everyone can pause and focus inside as you're working with Divine Mother, with Mother Nature, with your High Priestess as the alchemist, with Metatron as Merlin. You start to visualize and imagine all that you want to create for yourself in 2022 and feel as if you're already living it as you envision yourself in your personal intentions. And we're going to plant those intentions like seeds into Mother Nature, into Gaia's crystalline grid, into the earth plane. Okay, so we're going to pause in silence now so everyone can visualize their personal intentions and heart desires and set them into the earth plane now. as we give our love, our light to our visions, our heart's desires, our intentions, planting them into Gaia's crystalline grid, grounding them, making them earthbound so they bloom and blossom and materialize this year. Whew. Spinning them in, grounding them in, anchoring them in. We set this into motion now, and so it is. And so it is. And now we're going to build on our personal intentions, working with Gaia and humanity. So now we're going to do our global activations. Still in your vortex, still spinning. We're still at the galactic center with Michael and Metatron in the 222 gateway. Envision that galactic divine feminine infusion pouring into Gaia's planetary field, just pouring it in. Oh, infusing it into the field all around the world. We're sharing this love in our hearts to all life in the planet, a big love wave, all around the world. The portals of time are open on this spectacular, powerful day of the 222 gateway. In 2022, it's the year we begin to increase feminine energy to bring all into balance and harmony all around the world. Ooh. That's it. Oh, it's building. It's getting stronger. Ooh, you guys are doing great. And let's assist this world of ours, this beautiful world that we are here, in letting go of this past 1,000 millennium, the last millennium of patriarchy and the hierarchical system, helping them let it go, letting it dissolve and disappear into all this light, just letting it go, releasing it. It's complete. It's fulfilled itself. We're allowing it to dissolve into the powerful wave of light and love, because we are here to replace it with the 2000s of feminine balance and the circle of collaboration. We are igniting today this 2022 powerful trajectory into the 2000s of this feminine infusion that's creating balance and harmony, and we're shifting into grounding it and anchoring in the new system, the circular system of collaboration instead of a hierarchy of imbalanced power and abuse. We are becoming more of a community of collaboration with all life on the planet and our beloved Gaia. Whew. Okay, good. That's taking hold. Good, good, good. Into the earth plane. Whew. We are the way showers. We're assisting Divine Mother, envision her wrapping the world in her cocoon of love and safety and nurturing and healing energies. Whew. Oh, that's it. Keep flooding the field with Divine Mother's golden healing light, her nurturing healing light. Oh, let's assist Divine Mother to soothe humanity's pain and suffering, bringing ease to their core wounds, heart pains, filling the world with Divine Mother's grace and blessings. Oh, it's getting stronger. Everyone needs Mother energy. Everyone needs Mother love. It's getting stronger. And as we're building this powerful force field now, let's support Mother Nature as she sustains life on the planet. Also connecting to this powerful water element that's really strong today. So let's spread the power of the fluid, feminine, nourishing water element to all life on the planet. Healing our oceans and rivers and water supplies. The purest essence of water element. And envision the new earth where Mother Nature sustains the world's nutrients and an abundance of food, of vibrant crystalline colors, frequencies, of loving animal kingdom, plant kingdom. The elements of nature, they're forging this new earth with us. They're birthing this new earth with our visions and intentions. Ooh, that's good. We're spreading the abundant blessings of Mother Nature to every living being all around Gaia now. Ooh. Powerful, pulsing, vibrant field of nature. That's where the magic happens. Now, as we're holding this vibrant, magical field alive, now, again, let's connect to the divine feminine aspect of the High Priestess. We're here to share more of the High Priestess presence into the collective consciousness, supporting the High Priestess to share with the world her ancient wisdom, higher knowing, spiritual gifts for all who are seeking more. Sharing the High Priestess in this magical, pulsing field of nature. Share her heart connections. Share her intuition. Share her higher consciousness to all living beings. We're creating a new reality. We're creating a new earth. We're creating this new circular system of collaboration in the divine feminine infusion of balance and harmony. Ooh, that's getting stronger. So with all this pulsing inside us and around us in the planetary field, you are the new earth wayshowers, earth keepers, and grid workers. And so as we're connecting to the earth chakras, the sacred sites, the pyramids, the temples, the Stonehenges located on the 12D crystalline grid all around the world, we're starting to anchor in this powerful magic. Start to anchor in the divine feminine infusion, integrating it into the earth plane. Woo, planning it, grounding it, anchoring it into Gaia's field. Whoa. Oh, you're doing great. You're acting as the dimensional bridge. You're assisting humanity to bridge over and anchor into the 2000s, the 222 millennium of feminine balance and harmony. Whew. Oh, that's getting stronger. You are on Gaia at this time as light anchors, as love anchors. Whew. Ooh, it's getting stronger. Powering up. As we mentioned earlier, Divine Mother is powering up. Ooh. Let's stream Mother's light, stream Mother's power to all the global power centers, governments, and community centers to illuminate more clarity and truth and justice, integrity to all serve the greater good. Together we're activating the feminine circle of unity, harmony, balance, and collaboration as the new earth system to replace the dying patriarchal system, the hierarchical system. Whew, there we go. It's starting to come alive more. Whew. It's coming alive. It's activating. We're birthing it now in the planetary field. Going forward into 2022 and beyond. And as we're here in this potent force field, take a moment, create a vision in your mind of Gaia as the protected sanctuary for all life on the planet, our new Earth. Vision our beloved, beautiful new Earth. Combining it with the divine feminine, Mother Nature, Priestess energies. We are building a new world paradigm for all to live and thrive and evolve and peace and balance and harmony now. We set this into motion, and so it is. So it is. And as we're standing here in the 222 gateway, in the source field of all creation of our multiverse, let's take a moment and we're going to visit our Starseed Soul's original home star. You don't have to know where it is. You don't have to know the name of it. Just connect to your beloved soul presence. Ask your soul to take you to your home star. So we're going to bilocate for a minute and step into the energy of our soul's home star and our beloved soul family embracing us with their love and their support. And they're so proud of you. Just breathe in their love. Breathe in the starlight of your home star. You exist there and you exist on Gaia simultaneously. So you're making the connection. Breathe in your soul family love and support. Breathe in your home starlight. That's what feeds your light body, runs your light body. Just receiving in, filling up inside what you need to support you, to sustain you. And then we're also starting to collect any gifts we're going to bring back with us to Gaia that supports the personal ascension and Gaia's ascension. And these gifts could be in any shapes, sizes, or forms. They could be crystals, they could be light, they could be colors, they could be knowledge, they could be technology. Just bringing in your gifts from your home star inside you for safekeeping for the journey back to Gaia. Collect what you need. Pull it inside you. Spinning fast. Integrating what you need inside. And we're getting ready to bilocate back to the galactic center, connecting with our escorts, Archangel Metatron and Michael, as we bring all that we've activated with us back to our home on Earth. Everybody getting ready. You're still in your quantum vortex, spinning very fast. It's starting to open up a wormhole, spiraling back to Earth, back to your body, bringing your gifts, your super consciousness, your activations all the way down into the crown, tapping on your arms and your legs as you're re-entering and merging in, integrating in all that you're bringing with you. Into your own field, into your heart, into your mind, into your body. Your feet are on the crystalline global grid of Gaia, grounding them in, anchoring them in, spinning them in, integrating in. Becoming one with you. Coming back into the body. Beautiful. Just breathe in, integrating all the super consciousness you're bringing home with you. Still spinning, still pulling in. Still integrating, making it earthbound inside you, grounding in at your feet, onto the crystal grid, onto the newer timeline. And in this powerful presence with Divine Mother, in this powerful pulsing field of the 222 blessings, we're going to add your global intentions. And so Now, in the oneness of the I Am Presence, we invoke the Divine Mother and Divine Father to stream the frequency of love into the heart flame of every being on earth, our new home in unity consciousness. And we set this into motion now, and so it is. And so it is. And in this very powerful space, just stay in your vortex, stay grounded, and we're going to add the global intentions now. Give them your love, give them your light, like you're watering these seeds in Gaia's garden. So we'll start first with the emailed intentions that Minette is bringing forth.
All right, everyone. Thank you for sending us so much love and sending your messages to us to send out to humanity. First from Junjun. Aloha from the Big Island. My global intention is for collective stability, balance, and harmony, a world in unity consciousness. I dream of a humanity where everyone is awakened to their divinity. Soul expression, soul-based living is the norm, happily and freely sharing our divine soul gifts. May we all recognize the infinite love and support of the universe, giving us divine strength as we gracefully move into higher reality. May we all feel safe, secure, confident, connected, and abundant. Also, divine support for the children, providing everything they need to fulfill their soul's desires, experiencing nothing but peaceful, loving, and harmonious existence. Thank you. Infinite love and gratitude.
We set that into motion now, and so it is.
From Catherine. My soul intentions would be to let it go, all judgment towards anyone, to fully embody and live our authenticity, to ground ourselves fully, and to speak from the heart.
We set that into motion now, and so it is.
From Suzanne in Germany. May we all act, feel, and relate in true love and overflowing happiness of true self. Let us come together in embracing and loving communities, deeply caring for each other and all beings on the planet in awareness of our one true being. Let us be with our elders and children in loving community and share our true being of love in all joyful facets. Bring about true loving ways of education and simply being effortlessly in peace and harmony. Let us feel, see, and experience the connection to all and everything and raise what we all came for in love. May we discover and share true heart healing and start anew from our inherent peaceful and unconditionally loving core essence.
Oh, we set that into motion, and so it is. Keep giving these intentions your love and light. They're very powerful.
From Fawn. May love and peace reign supreme. May all humanity come together in unity consciousness and awaken fully into each one's own divine inheritance. May the divine plan be fulfilled the Ascendant Master's way. May this happen now, this year, 2022.
Boy, it's the year to do it. Okay, we set that into motion now, and so it is.
From Tristan and Lillian in Oklahoma. Our global intention is for all female and mother distortion to be cleared of all the biofields of humanity, and may the Divine Mother's love and light wash over everyone, lifting their voltage.
Oh, boy, feel that power. We set that into motion now, and so it is.
From Chris in Lusk, Wyoming. For all humanity to stay out of drama and arguments, to anchor the divine feminine and Christ consciousness in our hearts and radiate the light of that frequency wherever we find ourselves, to anchor that light and consciousness into the earth with each step we take, creating hallowed ground wherever we go.
Indeed, we set that into motion now, and so it is.
Rosemary has something very contemporary that we can all appreciate. A request for global prayers for all athletes and support and spectators for peace, and remove all non-beneficial energies and agendas and replace with peace, joy, unity, consciousness, and global peace and harmony for all our Olympic athletes.
We set this into motion, and so it is.
From Magdalena, my global intention is that we all experience a deep and compassionate connection with each other. We live our lives in transparency with clear minds and clear vision. There are free and clean energy sources in every corner of the world.
Oh, yes, and we set that into motion now, and so it is.
From Catherine, my global intention for our Earth and humanity is that our 222 gateway opens the magnificent portal to our higher purpose for all, opening our hearts and raising the vibration of love, light, healing, in alignment with all fifth-dimensional frequencies and vibrations as we bring all we have lived and learned in our past lives and as light workers, grid bearers, and way showers and healers for all time, all space, all dimensions into our frequency and vibration on Earth. All beings and creatures, Earth in balance, harmony, peace, love, and working with all the galactic beings of light who are here to assist in our ascension to the fifth dimension and to a Earth where all life and Earth are healthy, prosperous, and abundant. Much love and light.
We set that into motion now. So it is. We're planting our seeds in the garden.
From Peggy, may we all magnify our heart's love to activate and magnify Mother Gaia's healing, expansion, and her creations, creating a new Earth.
Oh, we are in this together. Everyone's healing. We set that into motion now, and so it is.
Bring heaven to earth.
Yes.
Let's go. One more from Emma Ray.
Yes.
Greetings and blessings to all. I am the resurrection and the life of all life. I intend, see, and feel the miraculous rebirthing new earth, Gaia, and all life upon and within her. I also see the entire ascension of the Milky Way galaxy moving forward with amazing ease, grace, and celebration in love, light, harmony, and unity. All of life is held in reverence within the hearts and energy of everyone and everything. Such joy, such beauty we all experience and behold. All systems of Gaia, from education, health, government, are fully upgraded into their divine blueprints. All are embracing and exemplifying their presence and soul gifts, which are happily shared and received in magical divine alchemy.
Oh, we set this into motion now, and so it is. Let's just breathe in those intentions into our hearts, our bodies. We're anchoring it into the field. We are the anchor points. Oh, we are the love anchors. Yes. Oh my goodness, so powerful. I am just, I'm like high off the kite. Oh, I'm lifting off my chair here. All right, wow. Okay, you guys are awesome. Let's open up to our callers, and so please dial 1 if you'd like to contribute to what we already are just lit up with. And I don't have your name, I just have your phone number, so I'll call out the last 4 digits of your phone number. If you could give us your name, where you're calling in from, and then proclaim your global intention. Okay, first in the queue, last 4 digits, 1220. 1220. You're on the air.
Hello, this is Tiffany, and from Santa Cruz, California. And hi, Meg. Thank you.
Hi,
So
Tiffany.
beautiful today. Oh my goodness.
I know, off the charts.
And thank you, Lynette. Thank you both. Oh, I just want to thank the Divine Mother, and I would like to really invoke the Circle of World Mothers. Thank you very, very, very much for your love. And I'm just knowing that every sorrow is being transformed and alchemized into pure joy, that every trauma and pain is being completely transformed, washed away, and brought into vibrant health and energy and creativity, and that every soul who has felt imprisoned or trapped or repressed is now expressing with complete power what they're divinely created to be and to do. And Divine Mother, I have a personal request. I know this is what you desire also, that this transition from the old timeline, the Atlantean timeline, to our new timeline, through the power of your grace, through the power of your alchemy, and all the masters of alchemy and the mighty archangels, and together with all the high councils, the star councils, that somehow miraculously this transition is very, very easy. And I'm just seeing leaders around the world stepping down and the new love leaders stepping in, those with a true desire to serve, whose destiny is to serve you and to serve your love and to serve your children in creation. And that somehow, I don't know how this is going to happen, I know it's going to happen with as much smoothness and grace and flow and joy as possible. So thank you so much. Thank you in advance. It's happening. I'm so grateful, and I love you. And thanks to everyone on this call. Help us to do our part, to be strong, to be resilient, to be joyful, to laugh, to move forward with complete conviction, knowing the victory in our heart, victory of the light, victory of love. This mission has succeeded. Earth is free. We are free. Thank you.
Oh, we set that into motion now, and so it is. And we love you, Tiffany. Thank you again.
I love you. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. Our hearts are going to explode. Okay, here we go. Woo! All right, our next caller, last four digits, 1992. You're on the air.
Hi, it's Carol in Pasadena, and I can't talk. Give me a second.
Hi, Carol.
Hello. I've had some water. I think I can talk now.
Okay.
I don't have. This is big, but it's not very many words. I intend wellness for all, in all the ways that can be meant for humans, for Mother Earth, for systems, for everything. Wellness.
All right, let's spread wellness all around the earth plane, all around the field, to all life on the planet. That is such a Divine Mother aspect, an essence, yes. Whew, we set that into motion now, and so it is. Thank you, Carol. Oh, such beautiful intentions. Okay, that was our callers, Manette. Let's come back and see if we have any more emails.
No, we don't have any more emails. We're good.
Okay, well, this is such a powerful day, and we're going to continue to anchor and ground and envision our beautiful intentions for ourselves and for the planet this whole month. This is going to be a big month here. And then we will meet again on the 22nd for, again, another powerful 222 gateway. So let's go ahead and do our final invocation and ground in all that we have set in motion here. On this sacred day of global healing and rebirth, we connect to the rising swell of Christ consciousness filling the hearts and minds of all beings around the world. And as we unite in the Divine Trinity, we create a balanced and united universal planetary sanctuary for all to ascend now and ease and grace and harmony. And through all levels to that which cannot be named, to the silence, the stillness which allows all this to be. Leave only the truth now, the truth of our realized divinity. And with the power of God, Goddess, and this Divine Mother, High Priestess energy today, we now speak the word and set this into motion now. And so it is.
And so it is.
So it is. And we're in the ripple effect of the vortex. Everything is spiraling out and back. Circular system that we're creating here today. Oh, we could not do this without you. We're giving our love and our gratitude to all of you for joining us today, and step into the plate here in your Merlin shoes and really showing up and doing the work. We are thrilled to share this with you. And just keep breathing in these beautiful blessings coming in through the month of February, and we'll hope to see you again on the 22nd. And Manette and I, we are just so thrilled to always be here with you in these events. And thank you, Manette, for all your support today.
You are welcome, and thank you for planning all these things,
It's just, I'm so happy to do this as part of my mission as well. Okay, and with that, we're sending a big wave of love to all of you. And until next time, bye for now, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.